here, and I should be able to manage it. And it's cool because you can add commercials while it's live. I was like, what? I was testing it out when I was playing Starfield. It's like, this is the craziest thing ever. So you can view it live in the control room. Now let's see if chat is working. Test. Okay, the Twitch thing came through. YouTube thing said it came through. Yep, I see it. And then also I forgot to, where's sources button at? Put stream starting soon. And there's another thing, you can edit the video after it's already posted. Not by much, you can't do a lot of things, but I can at least cut out the fluff. So say I wanted to use this without actually putting it through with all the like the videos and the GIFs that I do, which takes a lot longer, I can at least cut out this part, this beginning fluff. I've done that with the video game videos. I haven't done it with the podcast yet. Alright, so I have this up on the screen, and I'm gonna just test it out. Insert ad. Bam, you can just insert an ad. That is cool. Alright, so you ready? You can hear me? Say something.
I can hear you.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna assume, let me just see, audio mixer, make sure I don't have myself muted. Okay, yeah, we're good. Nobody's muted by accident. Let us start this bad boy. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy, welcome to Talking in Teacups. Serious topics with not so serious people. We are your host. I'm D-Cypher, and we also have my good friend Elbow Macaroni.
Don't do it like that, though. That's weird.
I've been watching too much wrestling, so I was working on my Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Well, you know what, Elbow? It's good to be here with you today.
It's good to be here with you. Wait, sorry, that was weird. Let me do that again and intro me one more time. Just say it's good to be here with you.
Elbow, it's good to be here with you today.
You know what? It's also good to be here with you.
If you didn't know,
That was stronger. That was stronger. I like that one.
if you didn't know, you can follow us on X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok at Cypher's Pit Gaming. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/Cypher's Pit Gaming. We have some very lovely tiers, and we would appreciate the support. But if you can't, that's okay. You can watch for free here on YouTube and Twitch. We do a live podcast every Saturday morning. Is it morning time right now? It's afternoon-ish, but it's every Saturday morning. Older episodes that get uploaded throughout the week, and then full episodes when it's done. See, that used to say Friday, but because we don't have many editors, it's when it's done. We take a Nintendo approach. You get the product when it's done. Coming up next, a baker's dozen. A news roundup of last week's biggest stories. Russell Brand, he's in trouble right now. He's in Cancel Me City, right outside of Suplex City. So he's been accused of, I'm trying to figure out what's the YouTube word to say for this. He's just been accused of sexual assault. I'm just going to go out there and say it. He's been accused of sexual assault by 4 women as of time of me writing this story down, because I just saw something on Reddit saying that he was ripping holes in this woman's tights and did not hail a taxi for her or call a taxi for this woman until she performed a sexual act. So there's plenty of stories coming out.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah, there's plenty of stories coming out, but I only just picked that first one because this was from last week. So the way I get my news stories, I'll just take it last week, throw it in there, and I don't really add more to it. But yeah, Russell Brand's he's in trouble. He's in trouble. A lot of people on the Reddits are saying in the comment section, I mean, duh, does this shock you guys? The writing was on the wall. I didn't know much about him other than he had a nice accent. I enjoyed his accents. He had a YouTube channel. He was talking about some stuff. I think he was trying to overly compensate. Maybe he was saying everybody should be nice and peaceful, like he was doing some PR ahead of time because he knew some things was about to come out. Who knows? I'm only speculating. I don't know. It's just serious topics with not so serious people. Can't say I know much, just giving you the news, and you digest it the way you choose to. So Russell Brand, he's in trouble now.
What you mean is you're gossiping?
You could say, you could certainly make a case for that. You could debate me, bro.
I do say.
Well, don't make me turn into Ben Shapiro, because actually the form of gossiping that I'm doing is actually information dissecting. So I'm actually taking the information and dissecting it down just to disseminate it into a formula that's easy for a commoner to digest, such as yourself. So you can't even say anything. That's my interpretation of Ben Shapiro.
A commoner?
Yes. Are you saying that you're better than most people? Because if you're not better than most people, you're common. And commoner is just the past tense of common. So if you're saying that you're better than most people, you must be a legendary, or are you at least a rare? Are you rare? I don't believe that you're rare, because if you look at the percentile of black folks that are on the internet, then it's not quite rare at all. That's why they have a whole division of Twitter called Black Twitter. So you're not actually rare. You think that you're rare, but you're not rare. And even that have the mindset of being rare is someone that thinks that they're superior than all. So you're saying that you're black supremacy, and I find that to be quite racist.
I find you call me a commoner racist. That had some racial undertones.
Hey, that's been Sparrow for you. All right. PC Gamer is a news story that I read. I'm reading this all wrong. The world's biggest mod site. This is why I gotta rewrite this stuff. I just clicked the headline and I forgot to rewrite it. Let me start over. Take me back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nexus Mods bans a popular Starfield mod that be in the grounds of diversity and inclusion. Can you guess what that mod might be that they've banned?
Can I guess which mod they've banned?
Yes. On the grounds of we stand for diversity and inclusion. That's what they banned this mod for. So the mod was going against diversity and inclusion. Can you guess what that mod might be? I know you won't get it right, but just try to guess. What do you think that mod might be that goes against diversity and inclusion?
Blacks only server.
Blacks only server. No, this mod was a pronoun removing mod. So when you create a character, it's such a small thing. At the very end, you name your character, and then you say whether you're a male, or sorry, he/she. So what is it called? Sorry, and I've played the game, right? He or him. There it is. He or him.
Did you just say he/she?
I was trying to remember what's in the game, and I only have the headline. I don't have the actual article pulled up. So there's a
You just said he/she on the internet.
I said he/she. You can pick he or him, she or her, or you can pick them or they. Those are the pronouns that it lets you choose while at the final screen of making a character on Starfield. Starfield is the Bethesda RPG that's basically Skyrim in space. So there's a mod to remove that feature. And then Nexus mod says, nah, bruh. Come on. We stand for inclusivity and diversion. I can't even say it.
Did you just say inclusivity?
Yeah, I did. I did the words backwards. Inclusivity, that's not even the word they said. Inclusion and diversity. So they was like, no, don't ban that. I am just on a tongue twister today. I'm so excited to be here with you today that
what about people who have no pronouns?
Well, what would you be called?
They're not including those people are being very diverse.
What's a non-pronoun person called? A they, because they don't choose to have a pronoun. So they are them.
Don't call me anything. Unless you call me Collect.
Phil Spencer, he wanted to acquire Nintendo, according to leaked emails to Microsoft peers. So you know Microsoft's in the process of buying Activision, and a lot of the emails that were sent to the staff are being leaked during this court case. So one of the emails was Microsoft, CEO Phil Spencer saying, hey, look, we gotta buy Nintendo. We gotta buy everything. We can't beat these mofos, so we gotta buy them out. Well, they can beat Nintendo, but they can't beat Sony. Well, yeah, no, they can't beat Sony. I mean, nah, they can't beat Sony. They did buy Starfield, which is helping them out. But yeah, they were trying to buy Nintendo. And as you know, Nintendo and Sony, two separate companies, but they're both just products of the Japanese government, you could say. So yeah, they weren't having that. But Phil Spencer wanted to get a foothold in Japan and say, look, we got to buy Nintendo out completely. So if he had it his way, he would have bought them out.
Where the fudge am I?
Where are you?
Bro, I just opened up my Minecraft world.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in a random place. Where am I?
You got high on ender pearls and they transported you to a new location.
No. I was just on this thing this morning. I'm nowhere near where I was. This is some crud.
Now you got to do some walking. You're stuck.
I really am.
All right. Are you familiar with the group?
Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
This is your dad joke for the day. Are you familiar with the group One Direction?
I guess, yeah.
Well, I really hate One Direction fans. Oscillating fans are way cooler. Oscillating fans, because they spin different directions.
I know what an oscillating fan is.
Well, you didn't laugh as if you didn't get it because you're a commoner. All right. Topic number 1. This one is just for you, Elbow, so you'll have to debate amongst yourself. I'll try to chime in as best as I can. Does the NBA have better players now than compared to the 90s?
Well, what do you mean? I mean, humans are getting stronger and faster every day, so the players now are stronger and faster than the players then, and they're also better shooters because the 3-point line was not invented until, I believe the 80s, late 80s, so they didn't have, they didn't have people growing up as a kid learning to shoot really far. So I would say they're more skilled, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're better because of, these guys from the 90s were born, when these other kids were born, then they would be just as good.
Well, are they more iconic? We've established they're already more skilled, but now let's go to the iconic. Are they more iconic?
Are they more iconic?
And feel free to name names so that my editor can know what clips to find. My editor being myself.
You get a lot of. This is a hard question.
I wish AJ was here, but he's not here. Right? I wanted AJ to be here to help because I can only name Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, maybe Dikembe Mutombo, probably, maybe Karl Malone.
You're talking about for the older players.
I'm talking about who? Oh, yeah, for the older players.
For the older players.
Oh, for the new players, I can name no one. I can name no one that's from the 2010s decade. Maybe LeVar Ball. Maybe No.
LeVar Ball?
Let's see. I already messed up. Was one of the Ball twins. One of the Ball sons.
LeVar Ball's the dad.
That's the only name I know. He's marketed himself very well.
Alright, so you know LeBron.
Yeah. Wait. What decade did LeBron start? What decade did LeBron start?
LeBron was drafted in the 03 or 04 draft class.
He's disqualified then. We talking you can do 20
Why?
You can do 2010. All right, well he's still playing, so I guess that's current. All right, go ahead. You can do him then.
You know Kevin Durant?
I know Kevin Durant. But again, you taking it back to the 2010s, not the 2020s. These three past years, who have been the top players?
This is only 3 years. You're not in your prime until your late 20s.
All right, then you can get 2010 to 2020s. Nobody from before that you can count. So LeBron James is not in this conversation.
But KD is.
Okay, Kevin Durant is good. He's very good. From what I understand, needs to take a little bit better care of his hair.
You know Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi Leonard has the braids, correct?
You know Kawhi Leonard?
He has braids, right?
Yep.
Yep, then I know him. Everybody with braids I know.
You know Joel Embiid?
Yes, he's for the Sixers. No braids, though, by the way.
Do you know Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I've heard that name because they call him the new Shaq.
They call him the Greek Freak.
The Greek Freak. But he's also tall and black, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he is black, yeah. You know Steph Curry, right?
Yes. 2010s? Yeah, that sounds about right, 2010s. He's not from the 2000s era.
You know Dame Lillard?
No.
You know Dame Lillard?
No. Nope.
You don't know Damian Lillard?
Nope.
So I would say you still know a lot of players from this era.
Yeah. Well, we had to cheat and go into the 2010s a bit. So if that's the case, then now we're going to go versus 90s/2000s versus 2010s/2020s. Now put them up against each other and tell me who's better skilled, who's more iconic, who has more records.
Well, I mean, obviously the older guys are going to have more records. They've been playing for long.
Woo woo.
Right? I mean, give these guys some time. I mean, you got Ja Morant. You know Ja Morant.
I gave you the 2010s, so I gave you a whole 10. I gave you 13 years.
No, but I'm saying Ja Morant is newer. Like, I think he got drafted in 2020.
Yeah. So we'll give him time to stop waving guns and start waving some buckets.
Nah, Ja's the man. Like, just get these guys some times. They'll advance. They'll live up to their hype.
So let's just say this: if you had to pick an NBA All-Star team for Team USA versus Team Russia, what decade are you pulling the most players from? Obviously, you can pull from any decade, but what decade do you find yourself pulling the most players from? Or I guess a team of five, starting five. So just pick five.
So I would say 20 between 2000 and 2010 because that was KD, that's Steph Curry, that's LeBron, that's D Wade, that's Carmelo Anthony. That's a lot of players who are very skilled, like the new guys, but still kind of tough, like the old guys.
Okay, so you found a happy middle ground, and that's good. All right, now, time for our next segment, Sipping Tea, our rant segment. You can rant about something good, you can rant about something bad, you can rant about something ugly. Today, folks, I'm going to rant about something ugly. So last week, I was cleaning up my kids' room, and it was messy in the playpen. We had to put the playpen in there to clean out the living room so that I could have game night on last Sunday. And hold on, who's calling me? AJ. Let me let him know I'm in the podcast. I'm gonna do this live, but I can cut this part out when I edit it. So we're gonna pause the story. You calling and we live. You got to join the Discord.
I didn't know y'all was live. My fault. I'll join in right now. I got a rant too.
All right. How did he know we were on the rant segment? How did he know we were on the? And he missed the basketball topic too. So sad, he missed it.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna go back and just ask his. We can ask his opinion though.
Okay. So back to the story.
But what I wanted to say was, hold on. I sent you something. Would you be able to put that into on the screen?
Yes. Is it on Discord? Or you sent it to
No,
me?
I sent it to you. I can send it to you through Discord. No, I can send it to you through Discord. Well, give me a second.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, guys?
Go ahead.
What's up? Why does he sound like Sly when he joins it? What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Is that your business voice? What's going on, guys?
No, my business voice is very nonchalant. See it in your eyes, and you can tell I don't care. I just want money.
I have.
This isn't my actual speaking voice.
Yeah.
This is my speaking voice. I talk straight up gangster.
Yeah. I got that same
Do you
thing.
know I got two tickets out front of my mom's house from double parking, and my car registered there.
Is it up at Darby, right?
No, Fallcross.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, why the hell would you double park?
I just ran to the house for like 5 minutes.
No excuse. I hate people in Philly double parking that city, man.
Listen, New York is 10 times worse with double parking. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, so this is what Philly people do. I just want everybody in the chat to know. Philly people will double park. They will be out there. They will see you pull up behind them. Then they're gonna put their hand out like, "Come on, all right, sorry, y'all, give me a second."
They do that.
That's
so accurate. That is so accurate.
Hey! Don't expose us out here like that.
But I got the visual just by him saying it.
They all put the little hand out.
I got the visual just by him saying it because that's beyond accurate, man. That's crazy.
And the whole time, you think double car got space, but there's really no space. You're like, bro, come on, I'm doing something right now. But you really are at fault.
I've done the 1
bro,
minute
this city,
thing.
bro, people will park right next to a spot. Big ass spot, 2 spots. People will double park right next to that.
And you know what's funny about that? It was a whole parking spot in front of my mom's car. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
So you could have parked. Philly.
I could have parked.
I've done that, but in a 2-lane street, so people can go around me. So I try not to do that on a 1-way street. On a 1-way street, I'm gonna just spin the block. But on a 2-lane street, yeah, I'll double park, and I'll be waiting for somebody to come outside.
Nah, bro. People was always double parked on 63rd Street. Then cars pile up behind them because they all got to get around them.
Yeah.
That is true. But mind you, though, I looked at the date today. I'm like, oh, well, he gave me 2 tickets because he got to get a quota. Because the 23rd, I'm like, oh. I never got a ticket off one of my mom's house.
You shouldn't get 2 tickets because you only did 1 crime. So how are you getting 2 tickets?
Oh, the other ticket because they tried to hit me for my tent.
Oh, okay.
But,
yeah.
They're not gonna give me for my tent. I got a doctor's note, you know.
Damn, I need
Sun hurts my eye.
I need to get one of them
A
joints.
doctor's note for your tints?
Yeah, sun hurt my eye.
That's badass.
Yeah, you gotta get one of those.
I meant to
Go
get
home
that
and that's
because
it.
I wear glasses, so I feel like I could pull that off. So I definitely meant to get one of those.
Oh, you can. You gotta tell your doctor. The doctor gives you the little note, then go to the little cop. And that's it.
What was its other ticket for? Blocking the highway?
No, he wasn't blocking the highway. It was blocking the double park.
Parking in the restricted area. Out there, restricted area. I'm in front of my mom's house. That's why I used to park in the driveway. But somebody took that spot.
Yeah. They try and meet that quota end of the month. So this is what I learned from I forgot what it was. It could have been YouTube or it could have been talking to a cop back when, like, you know how they come to the school. This is high school. You would ask them questions. By the end of the month, they have to start meeting their quotas, so they will start writing extra tickets. So that's the worst time to go. Speaking of worst time to go, it's the worst time to go to the hospital in, I think it was June, because that's when all the graduating, like people that graduated college or whatever, are becoming interns, or not interns, what they call residents. So they're not fully doctors, they're still student doctors. So the worst time to go to at least a training hospital is during that summertime, because they've just graduated. They're new.
True. I tried to explain that to that guy before he shot me last June, but he was not trying to hear it.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm so happy I didn't get my flu shot because last time when I went to the doctor, it was Temple students and some other students from other colleges. They asked me, "Hey, you want the flu shot?" I said no. I'm like, I'm older than you. You think I'm gonna let you stab me with a needle? I know the same thing you know right now. I could go right on WebMD and figure this shit out right now. You feel me?
You don't know the same thing. He went to school for this. How many years is that?
Well,
6 years.
Probably
Probably 8.
I could, first of all, it ain't hard to stick yourself with a needle.
But all right, here's the thing. It may or may
I know
not be
heroin
hard.
addicts do it all the time.
It may or
If
may not be
heroin
hard to
addicts
stick
can do it. I can do it.
It may or may not be hard to stick yourself with a needle, but he has the prescriptions to give you the medicine. You can stick yourself with a needle of fucking water. You're not gonna get the same drugs he got. That's what I'm saying.
They got a chart. They got a chart in weight dosage already like made out for them. So it's not rocket science.
Yo, it is not rocket science, but it's medical science. Don't think that you're gonna be smart enough to make your own drugs, because you can't make your own medicine.
My man Nigel, right? He going to school for surgical tech, right?
Yep.
He A+ student in his class, top of the class, right?
Yep.
He ain't no kid of paint
Motherfucker
about
named Nigel, he gotta
medical,
be smart.
right? He ain't know nothing about it, right?
Yep.
Got in there, he said, bro, all this stuff was common sense.
Ain't no way.
You know,
He just smart. Ain't no way it's common sense. Making a medicine, making a drug, that is not common sense.
He's not making the medicine.
All right, fair enough. You're not making it. You're right. You're not making it. But what I should say is, knowing the right dosage, that can't be common sense, because you got to go by your body mass.
They got a chart. They got a chart for that. They got a chart that converts all of that. The moment you step on that scale, the chart converts everything.
All right,
they just tell me what the chart already said.
That's fair. I get what you're saying. It's the behind the scenes people. Yeah, it's the behind the scenes people.
Don't let them fool you, bro. They're just a person with a paper.
Fair enough. Well, before I'll get back to my rant segment. Let me ask you this: comparing basketball players, who do you think was better, the 90s/2000s versus the 2010s/2020s? So we're putting those decades up against each other.
The 90s versus the 90s.
The 90s and 2000s, they're teaming up. So players from the 90s and 2000s versus players from the 2010s and 2020s.
I can elaborate on that, but yeah, I'm not. It's a lot. It's a lot to go on with it.
So who you picking? Which one do you think is better?
Oh, the 2000 era is the best basketball era of all time.
So 90s/2000. Got you. Okay.
No, I said 2000. So.
Oh no, they were on teams.
Remember, I told you. You said if I needed to make an all-star team, which team am I picking from the most? And I told you 2000. It was be the decade because they had LeBron, they had KD, they had Steph, they had all these guys, and they're skilled like the new players, but they're still tough like the old players.
Curry and them 2010. So it's like this. So this is how I look at it. Basketball really like a 10-year. It go by 10 years, right?
Yep.
And AI, Kobe, Kevin Garnett came in 95, 96, right?
Yeah.
MJ came in 84 or whatever. That's pretty much a 10-year, 11-year gap, right?
Yeah.
Basketball shifted. So now you got AI, Kobe, Vince Carter, the T-Mac in the world coming in. And now 2000 hit. AI and them already 4 years into the league. So they already at the halfway mark pretty much when the league about to shit.
Yep.
So LeBron coming to the league in 2003. AI got drafted in 96. AI was pretty much done playing ball by 2006. So the league shifted. It was only like one person who really was playing basketball for real. That was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
So how the league goes, they pick one person to hold the torch of a 10-year period where the 2000s had defense, offense, coaching, everybody's team was solid. It was
Yeah, but
everybody
2000 was Kobe.
all-star.
So I would say all the guys who got drafted in the 2000s,
Yeah,
Kobe was the best
hands
player
down.
in
But
the
I'm saying hands
2000s.
down.
But the best player drafted in the 2000s was LeBron. So once
at one point,
the
AI was
2010
better
came,
than
he was
Kobe.
king. Rookie year.
No, AI was better than Kobe up until 06. So the moment AI,
No. They beat him in the 2000 finals.
No, they beat him in the 01 finals. AI MVP year. You don't beat him.
Yeah, that was AI's MVP year. They lost to the Lakers in the finals.
Kobe AI had more scoring titles at the point before Kobe got his other scoring title before 06. When
because
Kobe came on
AI was a jack. Kobe had a better team and he was a better defender.
Did you just say AI was a jack compared to Kobe Bryant? Don't do that.
Yeah, AI was a jack compared to a lot of players.
Oh, don't do that. He ain't gonna do that one. That's the biggest jack of them all.
No. Kobe assistant game is very underrated.
Bro, AI got more assistant goals.
AI was playing point guard more than Kobe. Kobe had Derek Fisher.
He was playing point guard for 2 or 3 years and got switched and then started playing shooting guard because he had Eric Snow and whoever
He
else
had
was
to, he had to play shooting guard because they both were on the floor.
I have a question.
We also had a bump team.
Yeah, what's the question?
What is the responsibilities versus a pointing guard versus a shooting guard? Because that sounds like the same thing. I'm blocking the shot. I'm blocking the points. What is the difference?
Wait, what?
You said a player. You said Kobe was
you're a guard. So there's three. You got guards, you got forwards, and you got centers, right?
Yes.
Guards are your smaller players. Forwards are your wing players, so kind of like your in-betweeners.
Yep.
And your centers are your biggest men.
Yep.
So, for example, LeBron and Kevin Durant are forwards. They wing players.
They're tall. I guess they're not tall in
But they're forwards.
but
they're 6'8", 6'9", but the center should be 7 feet.
Holy shit! Humans can grow that tall? What the hell?
KD is actually almost 7 feet tall.
That is ridiculous. I'm 5'8", 5'9". I can't imagine a 7 foot tall person.
Oh yeah, trust me, bro. It's weird. Trust me, bro. I got a homie who's 6'9". He's from Africa.
That's already tall. And you talking about adding more inches to that? That's crazy. How you walk through a door? Door's not even that tall. Door's not even that tall. So hold on. How are these people getting through doors? How are they getting inside of cars? Makes no sense.
Most doors are 7 feet tall.
Oh.
Most doors are 36 inches by 84 inches. That's 3 by 7.
Huh.
Most doors.
Only people who got problem is people like this: Shaq, Joel Embiid, Yao Ming, the extra freakishly tall people who shouldn't be that tall.
I didn't know Joel Embiid was that tall. Joel Embiid is 7 feet. I thought he was just like 6'5", 6'9", 6'8".
7'2".
Jesus Christ.
He's 7'2".
Yeah, JoJo big. He a big boy. 7'2", 200 and I'll say 300 pounds.
I only played, I want to say like NBA 2K20. They don't scale it well. Everybody looks normal in that game because it's a video game, and they all playing against other tall people. That's crazy.
Okay. You think they won't scale it well? I think
that's the point, is you're playing against other tall people.
Exactly. So, I don't get a context of how short they are because they don't have any 5'9" players to stand next to. And I don't really remember seeing them do the interviews at the end. They should have that, right? In 2K20? That's the one I got for free, 2K20. So it was very old.
They had Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas is how tall?
5'7".
Okay, I like him.
Zay was like 5'10", 5'11".
I like him.
No, Zay cannot be 5'7". I gotta look that up.
Isaiah Thomas? No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the new Isaiah Thomas, not old Isaiah.
Wait, what are y'all talking
Oh, the
about?
new Isaiah Thomas.
What does
Gotcha,
that
gotcha,
mean? He's
gotcha.
getting older, so he's shrinking?
Yeah, Isaiah's
No,
5'9". No, Isaiah's 5'9".
no, I'm talking
The
about
new
the
Isaiah's
younger
five
one.
nine.
What do you mean
The
by the
younger one.
new Isaiah Thomas versus the old Isaiah Thomas? Are these two different people or two
That's
different?
his name. Two different people.
Oh, okay.
They both got the same name.
Don't do that. Don't do that. The person that's outside looking in, y'all playing. Y'all playing too much now.
Listen, we just
There's
saying.
two Isaiah Thomases.
I mean, but you ain't say that up top. You said.
I mean, it's not that crazy to think that in 1980 and in 2010, there's two separate people named Isaiah Thomas.
The odds of them both playing in the NBA are pretty crazy, though, right?
You think so?
Yeah. Tell me, do I think so? Imagine if there's two Michael Jordans. I mean, well,
Well,
that
Thomas
both
is a
play
common
basketball.
name. Yeah, that's a common name, guys.
All right. I mean, but to both be in the same profession, that's crazy.
His dad could be ball player with Isaiah Thomas. That's why he named him.
One could have been,
That was
basketball
like-
player. The other one could have been an actor like Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan. Okay, I can get that. But both of them being in the NBA, even one person could have been in the NBA, the other person could have been in the Globetrotters, and I would have been like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. What?
The Globetrotters.
Is that not around?
Yeah. It is.
All right, well, don't be disrespecting the Globetrotters. Don't be saying that elbow. Come on, the Globetrotters.
I ain't heard them in a minute, though.
They can play for the Washington Generals.
All right. So we've established the 2000s was the best. They're taking the crown.
Yeah. You got Steph. You got KD. You got like too many good players. You got D Wade. You got Melo. Dwight Howard. D Rose. You just got too many good people.
Fair enough. All right. Back to sipping tea, our rant segment. So let me set the scene for you. I'm cleaning up the kids' room, putting stuff in there, getting ready to have a game night. So my wife spies a bug on the ceiling, unidentified flying object, and she's like, "Go kill it." And I'm like, "Nah, fam, that's creepy. They ugly looking. You go kill it." She like, "What? No, you go kill it." So I'm like, "All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. If you clean this area of the room, because like I said, it's messy, it's junky, so there's a lot of toys and hard plastics on the floor. And I said, if you clean this area of the room, I'm gonna pat it with my flip flop. Pop, it's dead, and it's gonna fall down. I'm gonna pick it up. She said, "Nah, that's gross. Just climb up there and go kill it." And I'm like, I don't really think that's gonna go well for me if I do that. I don't see that landing too well. So I grabbed the step stool, rickety step stool. I climb up there. And mind you, when we got the house got this cheap paint on it, so it's like chalky paint. It's not like that smooth paint. Like if you rub your hands on your walls, you probably got smooth paint. So I take the paper towel to try to grab it on the wall and then close my hand. So imagine having your hand open and closing it with the paper towel so you don't actually touch it, like picking up some dog doo-doo. So I try to do that, but the walls is too chalky. So now the paper towel's not moving. I'm stuck on this ladder and I'm like, I can't move. Then you see the thing fly underneath the paper towel and it's like, and I fall off the ladder. And my legs fly in the air, and I fall down on the playpen. So imagine falling on a fence, but it's not made of metal, it's made of plastic, right on my ribs. Bang! Got a WWE fall, WWE injury. Didn't break anything, but I was on the ground for a minute. I was like, I told you so. I told you this wasn't going to end well for me. Why did you make me do this? And she was like, oh my God, don't move. And mind you, we had my son over and my grandson over, so it was like she's trying to figure out how to get everybody in the car with two babies and a broken ass 35-year-old. So she's trying to figure out like, oh my God, what can we do? And I'm like, I'm not broke. It hurt like somebody punched me, but I'm just mad at you because you made me do this. It's like, why did you make me do this? That's my rant. My wife made me do a WWE fall. I mean, I made myself the WWE fall because I have I'm just afraid of bugs. So it was my fault, but that was my rant. I fell, hurt myself.
You're afraid of bugs?
Yeah, on the edited one, I'm going to put the picture of my wound on the screen.
Your wound?
Oh, well, yeah, it was like purplish. I was not coughing up blood, so no internal damage, but still, it's like somebody gave me a nice good old punch to the side, a nice BANG!
Hey, buddy, how you supposed to be a manager
Foot mom become a wrestler. You can't take a baby fall.
I mean, I took it.
Fall
I told you I
handy.
didn't go to the. I didn't do the. So let me tell you, in WWE, when you fall, the wrestlers come to you and they grab your hand. If you squeeze their hand, that means you're done. You're injured. If you don't squeeze their hand, no, sorry. If you squeeze their hand, you're good. You're safe. If you don't squeeze their hand, you probably passed out and concussed. I wasn't concussed. I was able to talk to her, and I said, "Put me on the couch. Put me on the couch. I need to go on the couch. Let me lay down." And I didn't want to lay down where I was at because it was painful, and I'm on top of a fucking fence. Because okay, I did hands before you land. I always yell at my son. I say, "Fall with your hands." So I did hands before you land, but I didn't catch the fence. I caught the carpet inside the playpen. So the playpen's already set up for the kids. So I'm falling ribs on the playpen. Very painful. Go ahead. It's somebody else's rant. Don't let me be the only one that had an embarrassing moment. Did I lose the live audience? Let me go over to Discord. Yo, where y'all at?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, sorry about that. So I sent you a picture. Would you be able to put that up on screen?
Yep, you ready for it now? You ready for it now?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
So yep, it is my daughter's birthday. She is 4 years old today. She is right now at Legoland with my son and my wife, and I'm going to take them to Outback Steakhouse tonight. And she's just the cutest little girl.
Why is this so high resolution? I thought this was a regular size photo. This thing is huge.
Sorry, you're roboting for me. I can't really hear you.
Oh, I was saying I didn't know this image was this high resolution. I had to do a lot of compressing just to show it. Like it was all stretched out. I don't know why.
You know what's weird? Every time I watch the stream, you start roboting, but then when I go back to the voice chat, you're fine.
That's weird.
Maybe I should have just watched it on like YouTube or something.
Yeah, I guess. Just try that.
But yeah, that is what I am doing today.
Wait, you're not doing anything. To the crowd that maybe heard him, maybe didn't hear him, he's not doing anything. He just said he's making his wife and kids do all the work. He's staying home playing 2K.
Well, all the work, they're going to Legoland to have fun. But yeah, no. So the adult tickets to Legoland are just as much as the children's tickets. And we're like, why are we going to spend all this money? I'm like, I'll just buy the tickets and you guys go. So I bought the tickets.
Good stuff. And congratulations to you. Congratulations to her. As a matter of fact, congratulations to everybody. Happy birthday. All right. Topic.
That's my rant.
Good one. Topic number 2. So I know that you like a more fantasy setting versus sci-fi setting. So I was talking to West Philly AJ about Starfield, and he's like, nah, I'd rather play Hogwarts. So if you were in that fantasy world and you could not be a human, you had to be a fantasy race, which fantasy race would you rather be? And you'd have to have its, I'll say, stereotypical abilities and weaknesses. So for instance, if you choose an elf, I don't know why I said it like that, you're going to be great with archery. You're going to have insane speed, agility, long life, but you're going to have low endurance. Even though we know bow and arrow, you need a lot of endurance, but we'll call you basically you're a weak person and low strength. If you choose an orc, however, orc/ogre.
Am I immortal?
Elves are immortal? I thought they just live a long time.
No, they're immortal.
Huh. I will give you long time, not immortal. You'll live longer than a human. So
what they do is, so if nothing happens to them, they will live forever. But what they normally do is they live for as long as they want to live, and then they cross over into like an afterlife type thing.
Willingly, right? Or after they die, they cross over.
Yes, willingly.
Interesting.
So they can be killed. They can be killed, but they just can't die from old age.
All right, I'll give you that. Yes, so elves can do that. Now, you could be, if you want strength, you could be an orc/ogre. I put them all together. They're super strong. Oh, well, up top, basically, if you could live in a fantasy world and be one of those fantasy races, you can't be a human. You can either be an elf, and you'll be having insane agility, speed, but you're weak. You don't get strength. and you don't get to. I'll let you live forever as long as you don't get attacked. If you choose an orc, you're going to be insanely strong. Obviously, have endurance, so sort of impenetrable to arrows, right? Orcs, you can't hit them with an arrow. I think you can. Doesn't matter. But they don't have speed. They don't have.
Can.
You can. Okay, yeah, and they don't have agility. You could be a beast person, so you have the strong senses of like Wolverine. You got strength and sound and taste, touch, but you have low intelligence because you're actual
Beast person.
Yeah, beast person.
I can't be Lord Voldemort.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can't leave like Voldemort.
We want to say a half orc, or if you were playing Baldur's Gate with me, one of them weird looking creatures like that girl, the orcish looking girl. And then lastly, you could be a dwarf. That's the closest thing to being a human. You could be a dwarf. So you're short, but you're very good at crafting things. You're natural at crafting armaments. So which of those four? Only those four can you be? Would you be? Excuse me.
I don't like none of those choices.
No, that's why I picked them, because I know you would want to go human, AJ. So if you had to be one of those four, what would you be?
I like water. I like magic. If they ain't giving me no good magic, I don't like them.
So elf would be closest to you, even though that would be a high elf, right? Yeah, that would be a high elf.
See, when I think of an elf, I think of freaking World Pharaoh and elf. So it's kind of hard for me to be an elf.
That's like a Keebler elf. No, you're talking about an elf, like Legolas.
He said a Keebler elf. Yeah, I'm talking about Legolas, by the way. He's talking about a Keebler elf.
Like Will Ferrell kind of messed it up for me.
Well, for me, I'm picking elf. That's who I'm gonna be. I pick elf.
I mean, I don't think this is a close one.
Oh, so
you get to be like sleek and sexy for years.
I mean, some people might
have
wanted to go dwarf.
with nature and shit.
And also, I thought you would have picked dwarf because when we were playing D&D, your character was a half human or halfling.
He was a halfling. He was a hobbit, basically.
Yeah. So I figured dwarf would be kind of right in that ballpark.
Well, he was like a rogue thief kind of character, so I wanted somebody short and slight.
Yeah. All right, well, let's pay some bills and roll right into our ads. Are you looking for the latest in gaming and entertainment news? Discover CyphersPit.com, your source for the hottest gaming, movie, and entertainment news. Stay in the know with CyphersPit.com. Now, for what everybody's been waiting for, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for Guess the Movie! Let's get that on screen, folks.
Nice. Just so you know, I am watching on YouTube. I am not watching on the stream, so I'm going to be a minute behind.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
Oh, all right, so slight delay, got you. So view slideshow. Let me make sure I'm on the front one.
Hold on.
I was messing with Shantae and practicing with Shantae to see if she got it. I wasn't on the first option. Give me a second. Okay, now I'm on the first option. So share screen, guess the movie, automatic. I say episode 3. That's supposed to be episode 4. Hold on just a second. Let me relabel this. Oh, it is episode 4. Oh, because it was showing the old one. Alright. Whoops. Don't show it. Full screen. View. There we go. And bam. Guess the movie. Obviously, I know you got to wait a second for it to get to you.
Yeah, I'm still not on there. I'm still looking at you getting killed. Oh, wait, they changed the screen to those X's and O's. Okay, this is...
You get a half point. Let me let the folks know the rules. I was practicing with Shantae so I can get my hosting ability. Half a point if you can guess, like the genre, the franchise, or the actor. Because sometimes she would say, oh, it's the movie with the guy with the black hair. I know what she's talking about, so I would give you half a point. Full point if you can get the correct title of the movie. Because some of these movies have long titles. So, guess the movie!
Hey!
Play along in the comments, folks.
Is this Mission Impossible?
Final answer?
No.
I think this is Mission Impossible.
All right.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, the new one when he jumps off the let's see what's on the board. Ding ding ding! Half point. This is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. All right.
It is.
What? How's that a half a point?
Because I said it's half point. It's half point if you can guess what it basically is, but it's full point if you can give me the full title. So full point.
Bro, I know the title. I didn't know I got your Dead Reckoning. Why would it be Mission Impossible 2?
Hey, I'm just letting you know the rules. Now that you understand it, now that you have a full grasp of the rules, Round 2 or number 2, whatever. Guess the movie. Look,
Yeah,
now
you
he
gotta
quiet.
get.
He quiet
Morbius.
now.
No, I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Oh, I
Morbius.
forgot. He got. Yeah, we got wait. We got wait. Let him get loud. Let him get live. I meant to say.
Morbius is actually a good guess. Hold on. I'm trying to look. You gotta look at it and be like, look around, like what's that right there in the back?
Hold on. Stop making me
And then you try to.
laugh. Oh my gosh.
Morbius is actually a good guess. You know what? AJ's here today. Let's get it. We go Morbius.
Morbius. Show me Morbius on the board. I'm waiting for Elbow
What's
to
that?
catch up to it. It's not Morbius. I don't know if he caught up yet.
I've never seen
I
that.
haven't.
This is Nefarious. Nefarious.
What the heck is this?
It's
Is
a
that
movie-
Hunter Biden?
It's a movie that it does look like Hunter Biden. That is something Haley, something John William. It doesn't matter the name of the actor. He was good in the movie though. This movie was a good movie. A little bit churchy, as you can see. This is a prison, but if you look right here really closely, that's a cross. It lets you know subtly this is a Christian movie. It was a good movie up until the third act where they push all that Christian stuff on you. Good movie, but it tried to get you at the end. It could have just been a good movie, but then it wanted to get you at the end with faith. You can have your faith. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you messed up a perfectly good movie. Now it's time for Guess the Movie.
Ain't there 10 of these? You're gonna do that every time?
That's what I was practicing with Shantae. It was kind of fun. I don't know if I should keep doing it though. I have no clue.
This one's too easy.
What's the name of it? Correct name of it.
Ninja Turtles, Mayhem something.
Is that what you're going
Mayhem.
with?
Mutant Mayhem.
Okay.
Mutant Mayhem. Not Mayhem son, because he's gonna try to teach you. He's gonna try to teach you.
Yeah,
All right.
he's right. He was Mutant Mayhem.
All right, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Show us on the board. Correct. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Ding, ding, ding. All right, you got the point. Good stuff. Now it's time for
Nice.
Guess. Oh, if you scroll the mouse wheel, it does that too. Didn't know that. Guess the movie. Yeah, I'm not doing that every time. I feel like that would get annoying to hear.
That's Teenage Mutant. Oh, correct. No, you're switching the screen over here. Okay. This has got to be the Flash, right?
I was thinking the same thing.
This has got to be the Flash.
All right, we're going with the Flash.
Because remember Batman was in the back. This is the Flash. Remember you see that girl with the two little things on the top? Let's go, baby. Let's go. You can't get me.
All right, let's go Flash in. Let's see what it says on the board.
Yep, where is it?
Ding, ding, ding. Flash. Correct. The girl with the two things, that was Mr. Batman with the horns.
That's
on his
Michael
head.
Keaton. They're not gonna get me. I remember that Batman had the two little things when he was in the background.
That was good. That was a good
Not
one.
today.
I did like the anime look of it though. That was a really good one. I liked what AI did with that. This one you're not gonna guess it all because I picked random style, not anime style. So I'm sorry ahead in advance.
One Piece.
Guess the movie.
One Piece.
This is One Piece.
All right, we got One Piece.
Wait, no. One Piece is not our final answer. They all look like Zoro. This is not One Piece.
They all do look like him. I don't know no more.
They all look like Zoro. This is
Again,
a scheme. He's trying to scheme us and try to get us to guess One Piece. But guess what? One Piece, that's not a movie. That's a TV show. So you're not gonna get me, motherfucker.
and also
wait,
I
wait.
apologize ahead of time because this is not anime style. This was random style because I saw that as an option.
Random style. So
So
why they all pick? Why they all look like Zoro?
Because apparently they chose a One Piece style filter or something dumb, and I was just like, whatever. I was getting tired at this point, and I just like, screw it.
So you set us up for failure.
Shit.
I set you up for failure. Yes.
I don't know though. It's not Strays.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Crap.
Think about a movie poster where they're all posed up like this. Minus one
That's
person.
a lot of movie posters.
Minus
I'm about
one
to
person.
say,
Because for
bro.
some reason the AI missed a person. There's a person right here. I'll give you a hint. There's a person supposed to be right here. But other
Bro,
than
I
that, they
don't
got
know.
all the correct amount of
That
people.
makes it no better.
With two creatures. There's a creature here and there's a creature here.
But they're not both dogs.
Suicide Squad?
They're not both dogs. Okay,
Come
Suicide
on,
Squad's a
bro.
good guess. That's a good one. It is an ensemble
No, okay.
film. It is an ensemble film. I'm giving you clues on this one because this one sucks. It is an ensemble film. Yes.
Okay. Why they
Two
all Asian?
creatures.
It's an
They're all-
Asian
Why
movie.
It's not an Asian movie, and they're not all Asian.
So look, this is what I got. So the only ensemble movies I can think of right now are Fast X and I just said Expendables 4. But this don't look like either of those.
I know we don't.
Do you want another hint?
I'm gonna have to go with the because Fast and Furious don't got no dogs, do they?
These
They
are
ain't got no
creatures.
creatures, I don't
Creatures. So these are
Creatures.
these are humanoids. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are humanoids. The 2 dogs are creatures. They're not humanoids.
Creatures. So it's
I'm
not
gonna go-
Spider-Man.
I don't know. I'll give up. I'll plead the fifth.
It's a
Yeah, I'm gonna
superhero
guess-
film that came out this year. That's your final clue.
Oh wait, it's a superhero film that came out this year. What superhero films came out this year? All right, so what superhero films came out this year?
Oh, I got
Guardians.
All right, I had to give
This
all
is
these
Guardians
clues.
of the Galaxy.
I had to give all these clues because
How the fudge is this Guardians?
the AI was dumb on
Really?
this one. But if you look at the poses, it adds up. Now let's see. Is Guardians on the board? Guardians is on the board. Look at the poses.
That's
They
not
all
the
add
same-
up.
that's not the
Oh,
same
you know what? He's a
That's not-
creature too. Well, he's a humanoid, but he is a creature. My bad. It's 3 creatures.
Bro, that was not the same. If you go back to that one and this one, it did not match up.
It did. You see the guy sitting in front of with the 2 dogs. That's Groot sitting with the 2 dogs. Now let's go over back to the left. You got him sitting there looking dumb. You got Mantis right here. Oops, Mantis. And then you got
How the
Quill.
hell were we gonna get that?
You weren't gonna get it. That's why I had to give it
they
away.
all was Asian and they had Zoro.
Look at the arm. They got the arm matched up too. All right. Like I said, I had to give you clues on that one because I was tired and I didn't feel like redrawing because it makes you watch an ad. I have the free version. If I pay for it, then I'll have to watch so many ads. All
Nothing
right.
wrong with the free version.
Guess the movie.
No, that's not Ghost in the Shell.
It's not Blue Beetle, is it?
I was about to say that too. Blue
I
Beetle.
can't see it. Once this
But
damn
it's not a
thing
Blue Beetle
loads
with
up,
G.I. Joe, but it's Blue Beetle. It's Blue Beetle for sure.
it's not loading up for me. Like it's still looking all shoddy on my YouTube on my TV.
Oh, on the top right. Oh, you on the TV. You got to switch it from auto because it's gonna do what's the lowest resolution? Not 720. It's lower than that. It does like 360p. So you gotta manually adjust it to go to the full 1080p
Oh yeah. Okay.
or at least
Let me just do
720p.
All right,
Yeah.
there it is. There it is.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Shucks. Is this
I'ma
Blue
say
Beetle?
Blue
I haven't seen the movie. Right.
I'm waiting to hear
'cause
AJ's
look how he's
review of that
turned-
movie. By the way,
Oh, I ain't watching
How
it.
was that movie?
I gave it a 6 out of 10. I didn't officially review it yet, but it's right now sitting at a 6 out of 10 for me. I'll rewatch it again before I do the review. Probably.
So yeah, because of the mask, it makes me want to say Blue Beetle, and the costume.
Yeah, I'm going with Blue Beetle.
Is that everyone's final answer?
Yes.
All right, what's on the board? Blue Beetle. Damn, that takes forever to load.
It is
back
Blue
up.
Beetle?
It is Blue Beetle. Yeah, I was trying to wait for it
Noise.
to load up on your screen, but it's like an 8-second delay. Yes, it's Blue Beetle. You're correct. 100% correct. It was Blue Beetle. Good stuff.
Noise.
That's a full point, by the way. That is a full point. Now, guess the movie. Let it load up for you, of course.
Wait, what's this? Oh, Gran Turismo. No, is it? Is it Gran Turismo?
I mean,
I've never
it
seen
looks
the
like
poster.
Gran Turismo. I've never
I'ma
seen
say
the
Gran
poster
Turismo.
either.
I remember we was
I'm
looking
going
for.
with my man AJ.
Oh, so Gran Turismo's final answer.
Yeah, I'm going Gran Turismo.
Wait. Before we say that,
Go back.
Go back. Yep, I got you.
before we say that, is Gran Turismo? Is that the whole title?
Oh no, Gran Turismo based on a true story.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you just wanted to go back to make sure you get the full point, if that's it. Correct, it is Gran Turismo. I do not acknowledge the based on the true story part because that is in the poster, but it feels like a tag. It feels like a tag. No,
get
full
the heck-
point. You get a
get
full
the
point.
heck
You get a
outta
full
here.
point. You get a full point. I'm just talking about to AJ. I feel like that's
But
only
that's
on the
the title of
poster.
the
That is not the
movie.
title of the movie.
We should get it. So if you wasn't saying that, then you should give us an extra points.
All right, editor, make sure when you edit this, give them an extra point. Even though I feel like the movie is just called Gran Turismo. Yes, it says based on a true story at the top, but that's just to let you know, like, okay, hey, this is based on a true story.
So when you buy the DVD, it's gonna say Gran Turismo based on a true story with a semicolon, John, and it's gonna say based on a true story.
I know, but that's so dumb to make that your title. That's like Harley Quinn that's like Birds of Prey in the Fabulous Imaginations of One Harley Quinn. It's a dumbass, long ass title.
Well, Birds of Prey wasn't that bad.
No, that's not the name of the movie.
Like a new anime.
That's not the name of the
I
movie.
know.
The name of the movie is called Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. That's the full name of the title.
It's like these new anime titles. These new anime titles are getting insane.
Yeah.
They are. I feel it though.
All right, time for Guess the Movie.
Oh, Transformers. But I forgot the thing. I forgot the whole thing.
Rise of the Beast.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
You sure it's
Rise of
not?
the Beast.
You sure it's not Pacific Rim, Godzilla, nothing like that?
Get out of here! Stop trying to scheme us.
I was trying to scheme. We got Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Ding, ding, ding! Transformers: Rise of the Beast. That one was a little easy. All right, I was a little mad that you got that so quick. That was too easy.
That joint looked just like Bumblebee in the background. Wait, did you switch the screen?
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay,
look
wait,
like
no, there it is. There it is.
All right.
Somebody said it was big. So that movie good.
I think it was good. I don't remember the number score I gave it, but I do enjoy it. They focused a little bit more on the humans, which is a lie based on this poster. So this poster looked like it's going to focus on the machines. It does not. It focuses on the humans too much. But whatever.
Okay.
That's almost all the Transformers movies that do that because of the special effects. Now, guess the movie.
Indiana Jones. I don't know. I'm not answering this. I never even watched it.
We'll wait for Elbow's screen to catch up.
Oh, that's got to be Indiana Jones.
All right.
Indiana.
Put me Indiana Jones on the board. Ding, ding. Half
Wait! And the Dollar Destiny.
All right, you said it as soon as I was saying it, so I'll give you the full point.
You did say it, though. You said it.
Yeah, he said it.
I didn't know the whole title. I just know Indiana.
All right,
What
guess
is
the movie. I switched it up. I switched up the art style, by the way. This is Disney now. This is Disney's art style.
Fast X.
All right,
Oh, I see the X. You see the X right there?
that's a pretty good guess.
Oh yeah, in the background.
No, it's not Fast X. What's the new one called? Is it X?
Fast X.
Fast X is a part 1 though. Do they
Is
got
it
a
called
part
Part
1? I don't know.
No. I think it's just called Fast X.
No, it's not. It's all Fast X something Saga. Something Final Saga. Something Saga. It's not the whole name.
Are
Do
we?
you know the
Are we
whole
good?
name?
I would say, are we good to continue? I can't
Hold on.
stop laughing.
I don't know the name of the movie.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to clip this into its own segment because this is just hilarious. I'm just gonna give you Fast X something Saga, and on the board,
it's Fast X.
just Fast
Fast
X.
X.
Fast X is fine, according to this
We all-
poster. Because I'm telling you, those stupid taglines are dumb. They're not part of the title. I hate them taglines. Part of the Fast Saga. It's just Fast X, folks. At least according to this poster. So you get Fast X, you get the full point.
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I know what you're talking about. Their stupid marketing. Ding ding. And that was the last one. X was 10. That was 10 rounds. Thank you for playing. Guess the movie. You guys did really good. My editor will be showing the score on screen. Obviously, you won't see it live because, lazy and all that. All right. So, viewer mail. I forgot to get viewer mail today. Somebody left a comment. Probably some funny stuff. Who knows? Lawrence segment. Gun line. Take us to the gun line, boss.
So, this is a funny story. So I was watching Offset on Instagram, and he was yelling at Nicki Minaj's husband, saying, "Hey, like, why are you getting involved in females' beefs?" Because Nicki Minaj's husband was like talking about, oh, like screw Cardi or whatever. So, then Nicki Minaj's husband was outside a hotel. So let me give you a little bit of background on Nicki Minaj's husband. He is a convicted pedophile or pervert, and he's on probation. So,
No, say it loud.
so he's a convicted pervert, and he was on probation, and he was outside responding to Offset outside of a hotel in New York City. And the funniest part of this is because he kept saying, "We're outside, bro. We're outside. You know where we at? Come get us if you got a problem with us, Offset, right?" But the funniest part, remember, he just kept saying, "We outside," right? So his probation officer gets there. He puts him on 120-day house arrest for threatening somebody online. And the part that just kept
Tisk.
making me laugh is because he kept saying, "We outside," but now you're on house arrest. So yeah, that's it. That's the gun line for this week. That's the gun line for this week. I'll see you guys next week when somebody else gets either arrested or charged or something else funny.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now, for our final topic, ending today's episode, I want to know, what's the game that got you into gaming?
You want me to go first?
Sure. What game got you into gaming? What game was it that...
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Why did you just say that? I was about to say the same exact game.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 got me into gaming because I played game. I mean, once we had Sega Genesis, like I would play games and like I would play, whatever we had. But not until I beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which was an all-day thing. Like beating games today are not like beating games back then. Like you gotta sit there, you just gotta do it all day. So it's an all-day thing, and I beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I just literally sat in front of that TV for hours and hours and hours. And that was the first time I ever done that. And I've done that hundreds of times since. But Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the game that got me into gaming.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Gaming. Sonic is the one that got me into games heavy. But no, that is my genre. I'ma really have to say, well, really, no. I'm trying to think. Damn.
Well, while you're thinking, I'm going to go. For me, it was two games at least that got me into gaming. It would be Crash Bandicoot. I want to say it's Warped. It might have even been the second one, but I remember like sitting with the family, taking turns passing the controllers, trying to actually like play, and if you die, it's the next person's turn. And then Metal Gear Solid. I was very scared of that game because getting caught by the guards sent me into a whole frenzy of just paranoid and trying to hide. But Metal Gear was like, this game is crazy because it feels like a movie. It was action packed. And then Crash Bandicoot was just fun to play. And with both of those games, they were an all-day thing. With Metal Gear, for sure, if you're not skipping cutscenes, you're there all day. All day, all day. But those would be the two games I'd have to attribute. Obviously, I played the Marios, the Sonics, Spyro the Dragon as well. Spyro, I don't think necessarily made me into a gamer, but Crash Bandicoot, Metal Gear Solid, those are the two for me. And Tekken to an extent.
Mine's, I'm not gonna lie, all my shit came from Nintendo and Sega. Like legit, it was Super Mario Bros.
Hated it.
That's my genre. What's the other genre? Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And I'm not gonna lie,
the games that shaped you the most, or the games that got you into gaming? Like
got me into gaming. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I would say the games that affected me the most when I was younger was definitely Super Smash Bros., Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I'm trying to think, because I just remember sitting around playing PS2 and Halo when we were kids. Man, we used to get it in.
Mm-hmm. The reason why I didn't like Mario as a kid and now as an adult is because he slides. At least I feel like he slides. I don't know if that's just me tripping, but when he's running and you're running fast and you don't move the stick, it feels like he still slides a bit. Like, I don't understand what is that mechanic.
See his little feet moving?
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't like that because with Crash Bandicoot, if I ran, I jumped, and I stopped, he just stopped. Even though it's not realistic, it was no movement, no inertia. But with Mario, he had a little bit of inertia. Object in motion stayed in motion. And
Mario has done that since 64. When you turn directions with Mario and you go to a different direction, you're right. He does like a little slides before he turns direction.
Yeah, and it makes you a better gamer. It is more skilled, but boy, if that didn't piss me off. It was the same thing with Pitfall. Pitfall was a skill-based game that pissed me off. That didn't get me into gaming. That shit pissed me off.
If you running and then
Pitfall was hard.
Cut hard back, you slid a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was just me, but yeah, that's what made me not like Mario. And I'm sorry, fans. I love Mario because he's iconic, but the games themselves are frustrating to me as a trash gamer. I'm a trash gamer. I'm a casual, filthy casual. But
no, you just trash platformer.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, trash platformer. Speaking of
That's all it
platformers,
is.
I'm gonna say a game I bet you've never heard of. I should pull it up on screen. It's called One. That was a very tough platformer. I don't even know how I'm gonna
Called
find
One?
that. Yep, I'm gonna find a PS1 game. Oh, come on.
Platform. So Mirror's Edge. You remember Mirror's Edge?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's still the most unique platformer that like I've ever played. I
I don't
think it's
even.
awesome.
I gotta wait to
I don't
mute
like
this volume real fast.
games.
All right, here is
I
One.
would
This
like that
game was
format
a
to
great
be-
platformer. How do I share my screen? Wait till you see this game right here. And I know you never played this because this is like they call it a hidden gem. Where is it? Video games for B-roll. Now I forget if I need to share my screen. Okay, here we go. Here is One. So this was just a random ass action shooter platformer where every time you would shoot stuff, and it had destructible environments. So PS1 as a kid, oh, this was the goddamn game. So you went from green, you see the little thing on the bottom right, to green to yellow to orange to red, and that would be like your health or something. This was the best game. I'm going to see if it's on the PlayStation Store. I'm gonna get the PS Plus thing, the one that lets you play classic PS1 games and play this. But yeah, this was a platformer that I could deal with because you have a shadow at the bottom. It's a little black circle, and that will let you know where you're about to land. But it was tough on some of those jumping scenes. So yeah, I like platformers. It's just Mario, and I hate to sound like I'm hating on Mario, but that particular game it's just Mario. I don't know. Mario and Pitfall.
See,
Super Mario 64.
Not
They had
Super Mario
Mario
64. I'm talking
64?
about the one with the gray and purple controllers. So NES, SNES, SNES. That's what I'm
I
talking
know,
about.
but no, they made Mario Sunshine.
Super Nintendo Mario?
Yes, Super Nintendo
He don't like
Mario.
Mario. I feel like he's not a Mario fan.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
talking
not
about like
Mario
Mario Bros. 2 or 3?
He ain't like no.
It's
They
not
was
that
they was strong.
I
It's gotta be like Mario Bros. 2 or Mario Bros. 3.
I respect them, but as far as playing them, I ain't going out my way to do it. I'm just not.
Well, Mario RPG.
Oh, I like that Mario RPG. I like that. And Paper
Look at
Mario.
Mirror's
And
Edge.
Paper
Put Mirror's
Mario.
Edge on.
Oh, Mirror's Edge is another tough one. A good one though. That's a tough but a good one. I respect the platforming in that.
Only on Mirror's Edge. I don't like first person games. That's always my downfall. If you make it first person,
Mirror's
I really
Edge.
do.
It's hard to because it's a first person platformer, dude. It's
I know,
hard.
yeah, it is hard. And then when you try to make one of them platformer games, you're gonna get another Crash Bandicoot or something like that again. You feel me?
Yeah. And I
You
do
don't
like
want
Mirror's Edge, and I like Mirror's Edge. I think this is this is Catalyst. It's only two, right? It's Mirror's Edge 1 and Catalyst. This I played a lot of Catalyst. That's an
Yeah,
open
yeah,
world.
I
Sorry,
played
I beat the first Mirror's Edge. I'm lying. I beat the first one, and it was a weird, fun concept. How you doing a platformer in first person? Thought it was dumb, but I played it and I liked it. Catalyst was good, but I didn't finish it because this one's
But
open world.
nobody not gonna talk about it. The graphics on Mirror's Edge still look good to this day.
It's because it used that art style of white and red. This one is the second one, so it has more colors, but the first one was just white and red.
It's sleek.
Yeah, very 2007
It's sleek.
Assassin's Creed is what that reminded me of. It was like
What?
upstart.
Run on the wall. Look, see, they gotta make that jump.
But it's good though. Look at it like like now if they did it up to date now with a better everything, this game will be fire.
I
now.
would say no. This
So-
is pretty up to date. I'm watching it on YouTube, so it might have a little bit of compression to it, but
No,
no.
I'm talking about the immersiveness of the buildings and stuff, like the scenery, the aesthetics of the game.
And
It
then
would be better.
I'll put on a Mario
something.
game since you guys mentioned it. Which Mario should I showcase? I'll get it pulled up when you're ready.
64.
All right, let's see what's so great about Mario 64.
Pokemon Stadium was a gym too, a hidden gym. I still got that too, by the way, like the physical copy.
Man, somebody did a full game walkthrough in 4 hours. Nice. Gosh,
Still
darn
back for
ads.
blood.
That's just B-roll. I edit over top of that. I'm just getting
Who
this.
just stabbed the window?
Well, this is me and you playing.
That was you.
Yeah, it's me and you.
That was
playing.
me. I stabbed the
It's-
window.
Who just stand the window like it wasn't him?
I stabbed the window. Oh, what was
Yeah.
I doing then?
All right,
I'm gonna be going crazy.
this is probably the worst level to show. That's underwater levels. How you guys feel about underwater levels? That's a different
I hate
topic.
every underwater
That
level.
underwater level on Mario 64 is not that bad. The underwater level on Sonic, that shit sucks.
I'm better at Sonic underwater levels than Mario.
I'ma make
always
that-
dying.
I'm gonna
No
make that
way.
its own topic. I'm
You
gonna
gotta
make
get
that
the
its
bubble.
own topic.
I think that I'm always missing the bubble. That's what it is. Hear me out. I like Sonic a little better than Mario. I just wish Sega would never did what they did and just messed up Sonic.
They did nothing wrong. The Dreamcast was ahead of its time. It had online play before any other console was doing online
Oh yeah,
play.
Sonic Adventure was awesome.
It had that one game.
Oh,
Was it called?
What was the game after Sonic they made? After the Adventure 2 battle.
No,
It
screw
was,
all those games you're talking about. Let me show you. It's this fighting game. Fighting Gym? Something. Power Gym? I gotta find that game. Power Stone? What is the Sega Dreamcast game? Nobody gonna help me out here?
I don't know that
It's
game.
probably called Power Stone.
Sega Dreamcast is for poor people.
That console was fire.
Yeah, I found it.
Everybody.
I found it, you bums.
I'm
Wait till you see
mad.
this game. This game, I remember this game. This game was fun as heck.
That was for that's when the first 2K came out.
This little
Sega
fighting game right
Dreamcast.
here, it was like a 3D brawler. So this came out after Tekken. So it was like, okay, you took Tekken to the next level. Like you literally having a fighting game with weapons. Come on.
I've never seen this.
Okay, I'm pulling out a lot of hidden gems.
I've never seen this.
There's some room for hidden gems on the YouTube channel. I gotta pull
Now
that
hear
out.
me out, though. Probably I didn't see this because I used to go to arcades and stuff and play like these type of games in arcades, so that's why I probably never had it on the console. You feel me?
Yeah. And also, it was only on Dreamcast. So you would, if you didn't have a Dreamcast, because I guess it's for poor people, then you would have never seen this. But Power Stone was super fun. And
First of all, I had Sonic Adventure 2 battle. I had the Star Wars John.
hey, listen, I like Dreamcast. I'm all for this, and I like Power Stone. I missed this
First of all,
game.
Dreamcast had all the games. First of all, they just well, it was a lot. You know, Microsoft actually helped with Dreamcast. Fund that.
Microsoft. Okay, yeah,
designed
they probably wanted some
And they designed the
competition.
controller too.
Makes sense because the first Xbox controller, they have a name for it too. I forgot the name of it, but the first Xbox controller
Yeah.
is crazy.
But it's also funny.
So
though,
the best fighting game that people sleep on is the Bouncer.
That's a good one.
was the bouncer.
Yeah,
I'll pull that up on the screen.
it was on PS2. It was kind of like so everybody was dressed like NLE Choppa at the BET Awards,
Hey yo,
and they just like beat the crap out of each other. It was an underrated fighting game.
yo, you know what's an underrated game?
Wait, is this
Like-
Sora? I think this is the
like,
wrong
well,
one.
so-
Oh, this is the Bouncer, right?
Franchise.
Yeah, this is the
Well,
Bouncer.
you know how
Why is he dressed
make
like
games?
Sora from Kingdom Hearts?
This is up before Kingdom Hearts. Don't do that.
This is the Bouncer right here.
His
It was
name
on
is
PS2. This is
Scion.
an early PS2 game
That's
too.
so close to Sora.
Sion.
Oh, Sion. Okay, my bad.
Why does boy look like Paul right
Yeah,
there?
yeah. It just- And it was they had a mode where you could like fight. You could fight against each other. So like, this is the story mode. You and your friends like run around beating the crap out of people. But they had a mode where you have to fight each other. We would get it. Also, we would get it in.
Good stuff. All right. Well, any final thoughts, guys, before I let you go for today?
The
How long we
Simpsons.
been on there?
The Simpsons make the best underrated game.
Hit and run, right?
They better than South Park. They had Hit and Run. They had the what was the other John? Hit
Road
and Run.
Rage.
It
Mhm.
started 38 minutes ago. We got time.
Yeah, that was when we had to run around and stuff. I had to do mission with Bart Simpson and stuff. I remember that too.
They had a
I forgot the name of
skateboarding game. I want to
What's up with
say.
the? Wait, no, this could have started 38 minutes ago. How long we been streaming?
It says an hour 12 minutes, or no, hour 13 minutes now.
Oh yeah, we've been going for a while. We can get off.
All right. Well, always, if you want to hear your topic on the channel, you can follow us on. I didn't change that part. Instagram and Twitter, and we'll see you next week. Same black sound, same black channel. We out.